4 long years at court. I really miss the forest and how I used to hide there with the queen. I miss how we used to dance and how we'd run from court. I miss the buttons. Oh, her buttons. How they'd shine in the late light when she wasn't looking at me, arriving in the thicket, where she'd somehow gotten first. I wish she'd stepped down for the first time again to greet me. In the great hall, where all the beasts' heads hovered, all the torches lit her from within. I was looking at the white bat cup, the buck's rack swinging in the firelight like a lantern. I saw its bones, saw the fingers hook onto the antler. There she was beside me, watching me not see her. You look to your right and time becomes a torch blown huge. It was like that. The bat looked like an otter's stomach blown into a lamp. I told her so. The way you will, if I had turned away towards the ladies dancing, towards the door and walked out to the courtyard, toward the axes lined in rows and clean. I miss how we'd walk into the clearings and the caves. The deer walked up from the ravines and stared. I wasn't scared of them, or me, even with the things I'd done. Not when she was there. I was so enamored of the bat, swinging. I could see its body through the thin shroud of its wings. I thought I could kill it with one hand. There she was, watching me think it, watching me shake the thought of other things into the darkness of the hall. She touched my shoulder. Did I sing? Sometimes to myself, sitting by the river or in the night to keep me safe. Sometimes my name softly to myself to remind me. Once beside my mother, who'd swelled to the size of a sheep. The deer is in the thicket, the fox is in the glade. Like that till she stopped breathing, and after, as I watched the women wash her, not scared anymore, neither one of us. I told her so. How I sang of the fox and of the deer. She held me in the clearing. We could see the towers from there. It feels so long ago and also like yesterday. Stepped down from her throne and then together in the forest. That fast and also through the hours beside the king. Turned toward me. I'd think it as she sat. Turn. All the beasts' heads waiting, the boars' mouths open, the lynx with its pink tongue, the deer, one after another on the walls, the hinds and hearts, the 10-point stag I took down as a mercy after the king missed its chest 7 times. I killed him as he tried to crawl away. I sang, stop, sang, the deer is in the thicket, as his eyes rolled. The fox is in the glade. I took his antler in my left hand and pulled back. Hey, lolly, lolly, pulled back until he groaned. I missed the moment before it started. The body just a figment, the deer nothing but a song I sang beside my mother as she died. It can take forever. You could make a life up in the time it takes to watch your mother die. I was in the glade. No, I was in the bedroom. No, I was nowhere in the story. I was nowhere to be found. I want her back. I want the castle and the bat. I even want the stag who couldn't make up his mind if he should die or not, if he should let me pull his neck back or not. Get loose and double. I'd sing alone in my room or on the train, or as I walked to work, the world around a tapestry. I'd cock my head. I'd see the stag. I'd cock my head. I'd see the men in business suits, I miss the queen. I want her here beside me. The knoll points like a glade where she'd lay me down beside the stream. The beetles' armies resting on the rocks. The towers in the distance. Your friends are with you, then they're gone. Your mother's with you, then she's gone. My armor shone all morning. By nightfall it was blood and ash. Hey, lolly, lolly, the foxes in the glade, the debt collectors and the cans of soup. One minute you're a castle, the next you're just a cloud. Turn around in the late light. If I cock my head, I see the armies. I could have walked from court and just kept going. Did I sing? Ask the fox or the stag with his neck pulled back. I want it back.